prices in Myanmar have been on the rise since the open up of the country. The average rate for office space is around 80 to 100 US dollar per square meter, and average room rate is around 50 to 100 US dollars for 2 to 4-star hotels. Real estate analysts say that the trend is likely to continue for at least 5 years. Moreover, we also see the rising real estate prices in other areas of Myanmar apart from Yangon. Myanmar Focus Daily this episode, we will take a look into details on this story. Colliers International Myanmar predicts that the price for office space can go beyond 150 US dollars per square meter in prime location in Yangon. It will take around 5 years before starting to see the price to stabilize.
It will continue to go up. We're given a sort of a 5-year window before we see a major correction in prices at this point. I think it will take 5 years at least before we see the sort of amount of supply that we would see in any other market, where you see 5 or 6 large buildings come up, and that will start to create a different dynamic. But at the moment, it's in one direction, which is lack of supply, increase in demand, and I think that will reflect itself in the prices for quite some time. So that's why we tell developers, get something right up and running now, and you can make a lot of money in a few years, and then it will start to moderate.
Prices of real estate seem to be on an upward trend, especially in the hotel sector in other areas in Myanmar, such as Bagan or Mandalay. These two destinations are becoming popular tourist destinations. However, for outside these major cities, the changing in real estate price may take time due to limited infrastructure. An analyst noted that the increase in the prices of lands in other areas of the country may be based on the infrastructure development projects.
Certainly, Mandalay has seen price inflation, and so have many of the provincial centres. But when people are talking, and I think we need to be clear what we're talking about here when we talk about price inflation and these really high prices. Usually, there are two things. One is the property rental price that you pay in offices and hotels, and that's really a Yangon phenomenon. You see a little bit pricey in Mandalay for hotels, but different scale. But land, yes, land is where we've seen significant price increases in different parts of the country, and this is partly because it's coming from a very low base.
One of the key factors that could make the price of real estate go down is adding more supply into the market. Yet, when we look at the new supply in the market for this year, it is unlikely that the price will be coming down anytime soon. For office space, around 54,000 square meters are to be added by 2015. Some of major constructions in this sector are Trader Square, KBZ Tower, Junction Square, and Sholtong International Commercial Center. For hotel, around 2,500 rooms are under construction in Yangon, with the key projects such as FMI Peninsula, Novotel Yangon, and HAGL project. For service apartments, 500 new supply are expected by 2015 in buildings such as Shangri-La Residences and Star City Thanalin.
This year, probably not that many, 1 or 2, but there's a lot of construction going on, significant construction. In the office market, there's probably 5 to 7 buildings on the way up. None of them are massive. The biggest is probably 30,000 square meters, which will be very big for Yangon, but it's, compared to what we see in Bangkok, it's not massive. We see buildings of over 100,000 square meters here. So there's 5 to 7 office buildings going up to be completed by 2015, and that will increase supply from what it is now, which is around 54,000 square meters to about 150,000. So in proportional terms, that's huge. That's more than double. But 150,000 is not a significant office market. Bangkok office market is 8 million, just to put it in perspective. So even by doubling or tripling supply in Yangon, we're not going to see a massive office market. At the moment, there's about 2,500 rooms under construction, and that will double supply again in the market, or more than double supply. But just in Bangkok, at the moment, there are 7,500 rooms under construction on top of the massive supply you already have. So it's growing fast, but it's not massive.
The problem of high real estate prices is one of the main concerns that could slow down foreign investment to the country. In the next episode, Myanmar Focus will take a look at the concerns of foreign investors and suggestions from experts. Aravitang Misang from Myanmar Focus Daily.